Okay, all set to go.
Leading off tonight.
Here's the shortstop at the play, Zach Neto. Way high there, and the home opener is underway. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Struck him out looking. Luis Garcia, the next Pirate to hit. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one hops against the fence. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Waste no time there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now a chance for Jackson Chourio.
Yep, that
one
went
outside. Ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second. Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
Here's O'Neal Cruz. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
Check swing called strike. That one to first. It's through for a hit. Run scores easily, and the Pirates strike first. It's 1-0. First and second, 1 out. Will Smith, the next Pirate to hit. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hammered, base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to hit, Vinny Pasquantino. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order.
Next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. And another ball.
No strike.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Pulls that one foul.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Next is the Pirates DH, Pavin Smith. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly to second, and he's safe. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brenton Doyle.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
And now it's even up.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Bases loaded. 1 away. Bregman over to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back here in Houston, and our pitcher in this game, Garrett Crochet.
Trying to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Jeremy Pena, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. That's inside.
Ball 3.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Kyle Tucker in the box now. No balls and a strike. Crochet, when you talk about his skill set, runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
Oh, he's got
throw to second. Ow!
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
Batting third, the third baseman, Alex.
Man at first with one gone. Here's Alex Bregman. Outside. And that's ball 1. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
Outside
ball
low.
two.
The count now 2-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second.
Out.
And it's a double play to end the inning. Back here at Dyken Park, and the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
1 out in the second. And that one hammered way back there. And it's out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they boost their lead. It's 5-zip. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Got it. And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now here is O'Neal Cruz. Into center and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
2 outs. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
One of the better pitches he's thrown in this game, but he just hasn't been able to do it enough, unfortunately. You know, he could be getting a feel for that slider, though, so maybe that's something he can build off of.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Runner takes off. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cruz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Bottom of the second. Jose Altuve up to hit here. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. 3rd player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog.
Doyle hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Yordan Alvarez stands in now and watches strike one. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's the center fielder, Tyler Fitzgerald. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Crochet, 25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Just missed.
Nope, that's down.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Blake Perkins. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ball misses. Tag, and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag. Bang, bang. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the third inning at the plate. Vinny Pasquantino. That one misses.
That's the ball.
1-0.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start. You know, these Pirates really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They put a bunch of runs on the board, thanks in large part to 4 hits with runners in scoring position. On top of that, they haven't left many guys on base, so they've been efficient getting runners on and finding ways to bring them home.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nabs it, and there's one down. Up next for the Pirates, Isaac Paredes.
Isaac Paredes.
And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1. This to third. Bregman to first. Now 2 out. Pavin Smith, the next Pirate to hit.
Designated hitter, Pavin Smith.
Outside low, ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball. Just missed.
That's a really good take right there.
Balls,
Slider down
strike.
and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And it remains 2-2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brenton Doyle. Late with the swing there. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Look out! And it hit him.
Right there.
Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. Pull for 2 in this one. Strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
And the slider just misses.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
And that one almost hit him. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Bottom of the inning. And now Blake Perkins.
The left fielder, Blake.
Crochet back to work. That clips the corner. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. The next pitch misses, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 away. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. First
Ball
pitch
1.
misses.
1-0.
And that's in for a strike. 1 out,
ball,
base
1
is
strike.
empty. inside. And it's 2-1. That one missed.
1 strike.
And he walked him. And now the first baseman, Alec Burleson. Now this is in the air down the line. Doyle sizes this one up, hauls it in for the out.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And first offering is fouled off. Diaz off of first with 2 away. Ground ball left side. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. Back here in Houston, all set for the start of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Luis Garcia. He swings and fouls one off. That one missing inside. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Jackson Choria, the next Pirate to hit. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Way inside, gets out of the way. Slider misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. Fought off foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Tucker.
The right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Just off the inside edge. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. Bregman takes downstairs. Next one misses, and that's ball 2. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one clips the corner.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Right through there for a strike.
Count is 3-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1. That one the other way, and that's just foul. That
One
one
ball,
not close.
2 strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's a
Ball
ball.
2.
Went with the sweeper.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Slice to right
Foul ball.
and foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one hammered left field. And the inning is over. Ready now for the 5th inning. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job at the plate with runners on base, and that can be a key difference maker in the game. With runners in scoring position, they've come through more than 50% of the time, and you can see the damage it's created on the scoreboard.
And look out.
Yep,
that one gets
Take
him.
your base.
The second man he's plunked in this one. And at first, so next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Vinny Pasquantino.
Sam Moe.
Late swing, foul to the left. Mole, 33 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2013. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Line drive. Caught. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. That one outside.
That pitch is out.
And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. That's out to center field. Fitzgerald brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in Houston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Tyler Fitzgerald. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swings through that one.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
No, that's foul. Three and 2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air, right field, Doyle under it, and out number 1 on the grab. So digging in, Blake Perkins. Right through there for a strike. The Pirates leading by 5, last half of inning number 5. And misses inside. Center field. Cruz should have this one. Puts it away for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Yainer Diaz, the next to hit. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And a superb diving catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the 6th inning. And the batter now, Pavin Smith. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Puts it away for the out. So up next, Brenton Doyle. Towards first, but it kicks foul. One down, base is empty. Out towards right center field. Fitzgerald ranging into the alley. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Back to the top of the lineup. Zach Neto will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. High in the air, out to right. Tucker should have it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at Dyken Park, now at the plate, Alec Burleson.
Now pitching for
Taylor Saucedo into the game.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And a curve is down and in. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. And that's in the dirt. Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. First pitch doesn't find the zone. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Line drive, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Cracks his bat and pops him up. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. That pitch got way in on him, and he couldn't do much with it, but good hustle to get up.
Now pitching
on the mound now for the Pirates, Matt Brash.
And we all know about it. Slider, it's just filthy, man, and one of the better ones in the game. I'd say spin rate's very high and it just breaks a ton.
Now here is Alex Bregman, and the first pitch misses for ball 1. On the ground to second, might be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Back here in Houston, top of inning number 7, leading off Luis Garcia. Mole back to work. Popped up. Takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Up next for the Pirates, Jackson Chorio. 1 for 3. Base is empty, one away here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
And now 1 and 2. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. And that one almost got him. Fly ball center field. Fitzgerald snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Next offering is fouled back. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the third. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. On its way to the corner. And that will drop foul. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that's outside. That's to third. Zips it across. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. Next is the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The Pirates leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. And it stays fair.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get.
Garcia. Off balance feed. There's 1. And that's all they'll get. Blake Perkins now at the plate.
Left fielder, Blake Perkins.
Runner on the move. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Back here in Houston, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Will Smith.
Number 76. Spencer Vivid.
On the ground. Bregman to first. And they get the out on Smith. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And a strike on the outside edge. Ground ball right side. Altuve handles it. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Isaac Paredes. That misses, and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing, and he breaks his bat. The feed to the pitcher gives him no chance, and the inning stays alive. Pavin Smith getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Paredes off of first with 2 away. Here's the 0-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 8th. And here is Yainer Diaz. Yohan Duran taking over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Just off the inside edge. Duran, a righty that throws with power. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, and he occasionally uses a curve.
2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Big at bat here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And now the first baseman, Connor Norby. That misses. Ball 1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Popped foul out of play off to the right. And there's a ball.
2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Norby checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Fly ball down the line. Doyle makes the grab. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Curve in the dirt.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That's ball 2.
This one in the dirt.
2-2 the count.
Two now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Up the middle, a dive, he's got it to first, and they get the out. Back here at Dyken Park, all set to start the 9th in this one. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brenton Doyle. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. And out of here. He made him pay for that one. It's 6-0. And now, Zach Neto. Ouch.
Time out. That ball got him.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
That's a base hit, and now 2 aboard.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now Jackson Chorio swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. The throw in, but it's offline.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
That's towards center. Fitzgerald. He's got it. One down. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. Will Smith, the next Pirate to hit. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
0-1.
That one ripped. And that is a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. Perkins settles underneath it. And that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, David Bednar.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. That one ripped right center field, and it one-hops the wall. Lead runner Holtz at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. So digging in, Tyler Fitzgerald. Out to center. Cruz sizing this one up. Makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. The tag, and that's the ball game. Crochet with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel